Hello and welcome to SW News. India is under a continuous lockdown to curb the spread of coronavirus, and May 3rd is not far away now. May 3rd is when the second lockdown that has been imposed in India will end. Now, we at SW News have started this special video series where we summarize the entire day's coronavirus updates in brief for you. So, let's first begin with the global coronavirus cases and the death toll. Now, globally, the coronavirus cases have reached up to 31,51,603 and 2,18,490 people have died so far. In India, as of now, there are a total of 31,332 active cases of coronavirus. 7,696 people have either been cured, discharged or migrated, and 1,007 people have died due to coronavirus. Now, if you look at the figures in the 62 days after the first case of coronavirus came to light, till March 31, there were 50 deaths in the country. The first death was recorded on 11th of March, and the number of infected persons due to coronavirus then was 1,635, and after this, in just 28 days, 961 people died from coronavirus and 29,000 people got infected. On Tuesday, 28th of April, 1,903 people were found infected. Now, this is the highest number of patients found in a day. Similarly, Tuesday was a heavy day for a country in terms of deaths. A record 71 people died in one day in India due to coronavirus. Now let's move on to the important news of the day. First of all, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has announced exit strategy and exit plan from Monday, May 4th onwards. Now this includes some activities, and I am going to list out these activities that she has permitted. Some economic activities and travel within the green and orange zones will be permitted. There will be absolutely no relaxation howsoever in the red zones which are the coronavirus hotspot. Complete embargo on activities will continue to remain in the containment zone areas in these red zones. Third, no crowding before shops and on roads will be allowed. There has to be social distancing maintained. Small shops outside market complexes will be allowed to open in green zones. Private buses will be allowed to ply in green zones provided that passengers maintain social distancing norms inside the vehicle, and not more than 20 passengers will be permitted to travel inside one vehicle at a time. Now, emergency taxi services will also be allowed. Now, let me remind you that all the public transport services across the country are completely halted, but Mamata Banerjee will be allowing with some conditions these public transport facilities. Hawkers market, pavement and shops will remain closed. Bookshops, hardware, stationery, paint shops and laundry can also open. Doctors will be allowed to open their chambers while strictly maintaining the social distancing norms. Barber shops and salons, however, will remain closed. So these are the list of activities that will open up and that will close down after May 4th in West Bengal. Now let's move on to next important news. Punjab has decided to extend the curfew by 2 more weeks. Today, Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amarinder Singh, he told the media that in Punjab, for 2 more weeks, the lockdown will continue, and this has been decided in light of the increasing number of coronavirus cases in the state. Now, in the meeting of chief ministers and prime ministers, Punjab Chief Minister was among few of the chief ministers who had recommended extension in the lockdown, and he in his state has already extended it by 2 more weeks. Earlier, Mumbai and in Pune and also in Delhi, by mid-May, the lockdown has been already extended. Now, Punjab additionally has also extended it for 2 more weeks. However, there will be a 4-hour window every day between 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. when people can go out of the house and they can buy stuff from the shops when shops will be open, and people can go out and buy whatever essential are needed for them. However, social distancing has to be maintained. Now let's move on to third important news. Maharashtra has decided to begin giving hydroxychloroquine drug to the doctors, nurses and the frontline workers who are working in the COVID-19 hospitals and are treating the COVID-19 patients. Now, doctors and these frontline workers, including the health staff, nurses, doctors and ward boys, are the ones who are exposed to the coronavirus patients, and they also have a risk of getting infected with coronavirus. So Maharashtra government has decided that as a preventive measures, they will be administering the hydroxychloroquine. They have suggested the COVID special hospitals to give those particular doctors, nurses and health staff who are treating the COVID-19 patients and who are servicing the COVID-19 patients, they should be given hydroxychloroquine drug. Now there is a lot of debate about whether the hydroxychloroquine drug is effective in this manner or not, whether it is effective for COVID-19 or not. However, some have suggested that hydroxychloroquine can be effective when given in combination with other medicines. So in that light, Maharashtra has now decided to give hydroxychloroquine to the doctors, nurses and health staff who are working, who are treating the coronavirus patients. Let's move on to fourth important news. The mandatory download of Arogya Setu app. The Department of Personnel and Training has now directed all the central government employees to download the Arogya Setu app. Now you might remember that Prime Minister Narendra Modi in his last address to the nation had also stressed on this. He had also asked people to download the Arogya Setu app. This particular app uses Bluetooth technology and detects the COVID-19 patient. It asks certain questions to the user and it then determines whether you are in a low risk zone or whether you are completely risk free, etc. So the Department of Personnel and Training has directed all the central government employees, be it outsourced employees or any other statutory bodies, all the employees of central government have to download the Arogya Setu app and they have to check in before going out of home, before stepping out of home, whether they are in a low risk zone or not. And if they are not in a low risk zone, then they have to home quarantine themselves for 14 days. That's what the directive from the Department of Personnel and Training says. Well, that's all for COVID-19 update today. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.